We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but both the tackles produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He keeps it on the design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Marshall. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
You got to be careful creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team.
He knocks it through with confidence.
It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Shotgun running play call. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score Georgia 7, Oregon 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Marshall. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires it down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. He'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Back to pass. It's Marshall. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He gets loose, making people miss. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the grab. It's Lindsey.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Receivers are bunched together. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. When the kick is a squib kick, take him at one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Damn, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they drop back to throw.
And looking for a big play here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Georgia 35, Oregon 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia 35, Oregon 10.
Will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a second half and get the crowd into the game.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia 42, Oregon 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Handoff to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for some space. It's Lindsey. Gets the first and still running.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time the defense steps up and makes a play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Ball handed off. Bites off a defender. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Dogs will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. It's a run to the left. He's got the first and still going. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 19. And the runner takes off to his right. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. He'll ride the back again here. He's past the marker and still going. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handing off on the draw play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking tackles. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Georgia 49, Oregon 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And that run produces a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back.